Hi, my name is Melissa, and I'm a Maryknoll missioner serving in El Salvador since 2013. I was raised in North Huntington, attended St. Agnes Church, Queen of Angels School, Greensburg Central Catholic, and later La Roche College. It was in these places where the roots of service and faith in God led me to live and work in El Salvador as a Maryknoll missioner. Recently, I began working at Acomujerza, a women's cooperative in the town of Zaragoza, El Salvador. Each day, I am moved by the stories of the women with whom I work with, their struggles and their hardships that they have endured throughout the years. Their commitment to God, their families, and their community is what keeps me in mission. These women came to age in a time of war and still bear the scars of the traumas they have endured. Here are just a few of their stories. My name is Hulya, and I have lived in Zaragoza my whole life. During the war, I was working at our church. The parish priest would make daily trips to Chalatenango, a violent zone in the northwest part of the country. He would rescue orphans and single mothers who lost their husbands during the war. The church became a makeshift orphanage. There were so many orphans that we had to build triple bunk beds. I helped start Acomujerza in 2002 because there were so many single mothers looking for a way to earn a living to feed their children. Myself and a few other women knew how to cut and sew clothing and also embroider by hand. We began the cooperative by offering workshops to the members and teaching literacy classes to the children in the community. I like to work together as a team, and I like that we have love and respect for each other. I feel happy to be surrounded by people I love. Even when things have been challenging, we always have hope. We always pick ourselves up and continue working together in the service of our community. My name is Janet, and I grew up in the eastern part of El Salvador. When I was 14, someone from the army mistakenly thought I was a revolutionary because I looked like a teacher in town. But luckily, a man from the community who knew me well convinced a soldier that he had the wrong person. After that, my family sent me to live with my aunt on the other side of the country, near the town of Zaragoza. It was just me who left. The rest of the family stayed out east until they were able to join me later. This was difficult for me because I was so far away from my mother. I worked for many years as a secretary at a local clinic. I like being a part of Acomujerza because these women are my friends, and I know they care about me. 2 years ago, my husband and I split up. He drank a lot and verbally abused my children and I. After many years, he finally left for good. Some days it's hard, and sometimes I feel sad and I don't want to go to work. But I always pick myself up and go to work. And when I get there, I forget about my troubles and feel happy to be a part of this great group of women. My name is Esmeralda, and when I was a little girl, my family and I had to flee from our home in the country because the Civil War had begun. My father heard a rumor that the soldiers were coming and burning everything in my village, so we left everything, our home, our crops, our animals, and went to live in a refugee camp in the capital, San Salvador. My family spent years in different refugee camps. Once the war ended, we were told that it was safe to return to our land, but we were too afraid. So we settled in Zaragoza. I like being a part of Acomujerza because we serve the community and we work together for the common good. We have gone through good times and bad times, but no matter what, we always have each other. To make ends meet for the last 2 years, I have been cleaning the house of a rich family to help pay for my son's schooling. It's not much, but since the cooperative doesn't always sell enough products to make a profit, I have to look for work other ways. Sometimes I miss out on what's going on at Acomujerza because I have to work, which makes me sad. My hope is that our sales increase so that I do not have to clean houses anymore. Maria Hulya, Janet, and Esmeralda are just 3 of the women who inspire and teach me daily. These are just a few of their stories. I feel blessed to accompany them and the rest of the members of the cooperative as a Maryknoll missioner.